We should be going live now on our second stream here on the Ryan Hall Y'all YouTube channel. Yeah, there we go. Are we live? We're good. It worked. Everything worked. Okay, so if you're just now tuning in, well, you know what just happened. We started a new stream here because we went over our time limit on the other one. We're streaming too much now. But we are still going live here because we've got a tornado.
A new tornado
out
warning
here in,
has been issued.
The Arkansas area. We need to take shelter out here in Weiner. The town of Weiner needs to be taking shelter right now in Harrisburg in Arkansas for 34 more minutes. Additionally, we got another tornado warning over here in Kentucky. We're talking about Ohio County. Significant rotation here between Beta and Matanzas. I don't know how you say that. Dewhurst, Hartford, and Horton. You guys all need to be taking shelter now. This is a dangerous storm. And then also in Tennessee, we have a very dangerous storm down here with a significant area of rotation going through the town of, south of the town of Perryville right now. And then that's going to be going up towards Linden. Linden, you guys are under a tornado warning, okay? And this is what it looks like in Linden right now. A tornadic storm is coming towards the town currently. So are we live? Are we good? All right, good. Coming back down here to our storm chasers who are on the tornado warned storm out here in Arkansas. Again, we had a tornado touchdown literally right over top of this.
This tornado warning has been upgraded.
And now this has been upgraded to an observed tornado warning. Okay, so we know that the tornado is in there, and we're going to continue to monitor this as the storm moves off to the east. Again, a tornado is down on the ground right near to our storm chasers right now.
Say copy.
There is a tornado on the ground out here.
To an observed tornado.
This is to the south and west of Jonesboro.
Radar confirmed tornado 50 east of Newport or almost over top of Grubbs. Literally right where we are. It's radar confirmed.
I don't think Brandon even knows how close they just came to being in that tornado. It's currently going through Chilson. It's going to go over towards Otwell next. You guys need to be taking shelter and generally around Jonesboro too.
Didn't look like much of a couplet when
the tornado warning does not encompass Jonesboro, but you're probably going to hear the sirens going off over there. We've got a tower camera over here watching over the storm as well. We can be able to see power flashes in the distance if you look close enough and as the storm gets closer. Right now, though, I don't think that we necessarily still have a tornado down, but we still have a debris signature, so we're going to say that we do, and we're going to take shelter out here just in case.
Tornado watch until 5 a.m. That's the only information I could give to you, but I don't see...
Again, Storm Chaser Jordan Hall and Brandon Kopic are on it right now. That's our observed, confirmed tornado warning that's going to go on for 31 more minutes. We still have a tornado warning over here for Hartford, Rosine, and Beaver Dam in Ohio County, Kentucky for 15 more minutes. And then if we go back down to Tennessee, we've got a tornado warning for Hohenwald. All right, and this is about to hit this Linden camera head on. So everybody out here needs to be taking shelter right now. We've got a dangerous storm coming in. A tornado warning is in effect for Linden, Tennessee. Your rotation is up here at a 61% on the WeatherWise Pro Tornado ID. Now that's moving up towards Linden right now. Look at all this lightning. Looking at these storms from a distance is crazy. These are very electric storms out there. This is a view from Savannah, Tennessee.
All is good. Light rain, no wind.
By the way, south of Cincinnati, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning for Independence and Falmouth, Kentucky. Get indoors and away from windows. And then Nashville. Nashville, we have officially got a severe thunderstorm warning in Nashville now. So even this has got a little bit of rotation on it back here near Dixon. My goodness. On the southwest side of Nashville, we have a strong storm coming in to the Nashville area. Take shelter out here indoors and away from windows in Cheatham, Davidson, and Dix counties. So this is going to go on for 44 more minutes. The storm that's coming into Nashville is getting stronger. Somebody says there's sirens. There's not a tornado. There's definitely not a tornado in here, but there's a strong storm coming into the greater Nashville area. We're keeping an eye on it. The sirens probably should be going off, however, in Hohenwald, in Linden, Tennessee right now. Strong area of rotation near Mount Lebanon, going up towards Linden, Bethel, Pleasantville, Hornertown, and Buffalo. We are monitoring the absolute heck out of this situation.
Heard was a few limbs down in some places, but so far no damage reported. Over. 10-4, good to hear. I'm kind of going to clear off of my.
I'm going back up here to the Campbell, Grant, and Kenton counties, Kentucky area. We're south of Cincinnati. Once again, we've got a strong storm coming through. But all eyes continue to be on these tornado
A new
warnings.
tornado warning has been issued.
Like that new one right there. For Crockett, Dyer, and Gibson counties in Tennessee. Look at this. A 64% rotation signature right there coming into Bishop. This is going to go down towards the Trenton area. Crockett, Dyer, and Gibson counties in Tennessee need to be taking shelter. We've got a 5 tornado warning streak here. 5 tornado warnings now in Tennessee. Well, not just in Tennessee, but you know what I'm saying. We've got 5 tornado warnings. We also have our storm chasers getting very close to the tornadic circulation over here in the Arkansas for Weiner. Everybody in Weiner needs to be taking shelter right now. Brandon Kopic is getting very close to Weiner.
5, go ahead. Do we have any damage anywhere?
If you're just now tuning in, we've got our storm chasers down here inches away from Weiner. And they are going to be going east on Highway 214. And they're going to turn left right there at the Weiner intersection and go towards Otwell. On their approach to Otwell, they're going to be on Highway 49. And that's where they're going to intersect with the rotation again. So this is a live view of our storm chasers out there. That was a shot from Jordan's car. Let's see what it looks like from Brandon's car. It's a little bit laggy right now, but Jaden Pappenheim is also in front of this. They're all going to convert. All these guys, Jordan, Brandon, Scott, Jacob, and Jaden are all converging on Weiner right now in Arkansas. This is the town right here. We've got places like the Weiner High School, the St. Anthony Catholic Church, and Riceland Foods in Arkansas. You guys need to be taking shelter right now. Coming back over here into Tennessee, we do have a area of rotation back here approaching Linden, Tennessee right now. There's a large area of rotation approaching Linden. You guys got to be taking shelter as well. That's coming towards Hohenwald next. Looks kind of calm right now in Linden, Tennessee, but the wind should start picking up whenever that rotation gets closer. You got to be in your safe spots out there. Again, there is a severe thunderstorm warning for the west side of Nashville. Lots of lightning with these storms. That's the main thing I'm noticing on the severe side. Look at the constant lightning out there on the southwest side of Nashville. Big time light show. These things are electric. And yes, we do still have a tornado warning out here for Crockett, Dyer, and Gibson counties. That's going to be going down there towards Brazil and Trenton. I'm focusing back in on Weiner because we do still have a severe thunderstorm warning out here, but we don't have a tornado warning anymore. But the rotation is still here near Otwell, okay? So seriously, you guys need to be watching out for this as it gets closer to Truman. In Truman, we do have a couple of tower cameras, so we'll keep you updated on that. But for the most part, we're watching the area between Weiner and Jonesboro for some damaging winds and the potential for a new tornado. There was a tornado on the ground down here north of North Pitts, and that same rotating area is going east of that right now towards Truman. Brandon Kopic is on that storm right now, and so is Jordan Hall. Meteorologist Andy Hill is highlighting the Nashville storm just southwest of Nashville under a tornado yaw watch. This thing is drawing in a bunch of inflow right now, and it's trying to rotate a little bit more. A tornado warning might be needed here on the southwest side of Nashville here soon.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
That's a pretty nasty looking signature right there. Also, in Kentucky, we got a new tornado warning for Pendleton and Robertson counties. This is going to go on for 22 more minutes. Rotation right here near Falmouth and Locust Grove, coming up towards McKinney'sburg, Neve, Berlin, Powersville, Brookville, and Chatham. Significant area of rotation there. This is a dangerous storm. Get into your safe spot. As many walls between you and the outside world as possible on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Again, we are monitoring the absolute heck out of this storm. Look at all this lightning, y'all. I got to stand up for this one. Things are getting plumb wild. The weather intensity score is going up. All right, if it ever gets up above 120, you guys, you can't let me sit down. Can't let me sit down. We got to get the blood pumping here. We've got constant lightning out here in Nashville because we've got a storm that's rotating just to the south and west. Additionally, Ohio County, Kentucky is still under a tornado warning. You do have rotation right here near Jingo, moving up towards Olayton or Olayton. This is what it looks like in Nashville right now as the storm comes in. Again, we're watching this storm for the potential for a tornado warning here in the near future. Right now, it's a severe thunderstorm warning, but man, it's getting stronger out there. This thing is rotating out here coming into the southwest side of Nashville. And once again, it's coming up into Fairview and Kingston Springs. Y'all watch out. We got a severe thunderstorm warning, but a tornado warning could be possible in the future. And again, we do have that tornado warning for Hickman, Lewis, and Perry counties for 20 more minutes. I'm going to go back over here to the area south of Jonesboro. No more tornado warning on this. You can see that the storm here has a little bit of an outflow dominant feature here. It kind of looks like a dog's leg right here just to the north of Weiner. You've got Jordan, leaving Weiner to the east, and so is Brandon and Scott. They're going to go over onto Highway. What is this? daggone, what does this road doesn't have a name? Rayburn Road. Okay, they're on Rayburn Road. They're going to go over towards Greenfield and Gallatin. All right, so you guys need to be in your indoors and away from windows out here in Harrisburg and Truman. The storm is coming through right now. It's not a tornado warning, though. The rotating parts of the storm are kind of getting absorbed by itself, if that makes sense. And now we've got a different rotating storm that we're tracking over here near Dyersburg. Look at that hook. Oh, you don't like to see that near the wildlife management area here. Mitigation 532. You got a decent amount of rotation here south and east of Rock Springs. Holy smokes. Big time rotation coming into Eaton and Wilcox. Okay, so this is a tornado warning. Everybody needs to be sheltering right now from this in and around Dyersburg. Somebody said it formed over my house. That little hook right there is a dangerous little dangly bit that we need to watch very closely in Brazil. Once again, this is no joke. Big time storm coming into Trenton. I hate to see that signature right there, that big hook. And then again, coming back down to our tornado warning for Hickman, Lewis, and Perry counties. We've got a significant storm coming through Linden right now. And we still have some rotation getting ready to come through the town as well, literally right now. Looks like we still got power, and for the most part, this is a pretty manageable looking storm, but the rotating part is still not yet to hit Linden. So we'll see what happens as it gets closer. Hohenwald, Pleasantville, and Buffalo all need to be taking shelter right now. And then this daggone storm up here near Nashville is looking kind of messy, but the rotation is still there. You can see it's 45% on the WeatherWise Pro AI tornado detection system there. So we definitely need to be getting ready for a potential tornado warning in the Nashville area. How are you guys doing? Did everybody find the news stream? Did we take a roll call before we left? Did we make sure everybody's still here? Meteorologist Andy Hill is calling me right now. Go ahead, Andy.
Hey, Ryan, that little suspect area there, kind of like in the back of the hook here near Burns and Dixon, Tennessee, remains on the newest scan at 43 minutes past the hour here. I'm surprised this isn't tornado warned at this case. I would say that this is very likely a tornado here. Definitely recommend a warning as it's just south of the interstate right there. Thinking that the continuity of this, despite its maybe a slightly odd location, is a tornado. That legs sticking down to the south of it is a different cell, so you can kind of trace like the hook of the supercell, and it looks pretty classic when you figured it out. So it's that specifically where the WeatherWise indicator is. It's back in there, and it has persisted for a few minutes now. I would definitely tornado warn this storm.
Thank you, Andy. Tornado very likely, touching down or about to touch down out here south of Interstate 40, moving up towards East Side and Spencer's Mill, okay? There's no tornado warning on this right now, but there might be here soon for areas south and west of Nashville. We're monitoring the situation. We've got cameras all around where the tornado might be. We're scanning every frame. We're seeing if we can see it. So far, obviously, the traffic cameras are not a great way to see the tornado, but the radar is showing us a sign that would indicate that there's probably a tornado right here. So Interstate 40, Y'all need to be taking shelter out here in Abbott, Spencer's Mill, East Side, all the way over there to Brush Creek. This is a dangerous storm regardless of the tornadic situation. But with that added, it's going to be a whole new ball game. Coming back up here to Kentucky, by the way, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning right now for Cynthiana. This is going to go on over for the next 14 minutes. We also have a little bit of rotation on this right here, so you got to watch that. Speaking of rotation in Kentucky, we've got a tornado warning right now for Pendleton and Robertson counties for the next 14 minutes. Your rotation is right here near McKinney'sburg. That's going to go up towards Brooksville in Kentucky. Everybody needs to be sheltering if they haven't already. This is a dangerous storm. Let me zoom out to the region here just to give everybody a view of what's going on here. We got a bunch of storms right now, and most of our serious stuff is happening in Tennessee at the current moment. But we got strong storms in Kentucky as well. But this stuff right here, we got to watch it very closely as it comes together. Somebody in Trenton said we're in our safe spot. That's good to hear. I'm sorry you guys had to wake up. It's late, I know. Hopefully this won't last too long out there in Trenton. We'll be able to go to sleep. Unfortunately, it's going to be a long night of just loud storming in general. But the tornado threat might be over here within the next 28 minutes or so. We do have nothing going on around Clarksville, Tennessee right now. All right, we'll keep you updated on that. There is a storm to the south and west of Nashville that we're really watching for a potential tornado warning on it here soon, but there's still nothing currently being issued by the National Weather Service. But y'all watch out as always. We do have a tornado warning down here for Hohenwald, though. Linden is about to get directly hit by this. This is what the town of Linden looks like right now as the circulation goes through. So we don't know if there's a tornado down. It could go, just a couple miles down the road there, and we wouldn't see it. So that's why this is kind of dangerous, right? It's happening at night. It's rain wrapped. We don't have a whole lot of good visuals here for what could be happening. Tornado warning does continue out here for Hickman, Lewis, and Perry counties. And it also continues up here in Kentucky, Pendleton and Robertson counties. The rotation is moving up towards Brooksville. We've got another area of rotation, again, down here around Robinson, moving up towards Mount Olivet. There's no warning for that, but we're watching out for you just in case. And then Trenton, Tennessee. We're still watching the rotation come towards you as well. Y'all watch out and take shelter. Wow, we've got a lot going on. 3 tornado warnings right now, 11 severe thunderstorm warnings. How are we doing, Tennessee? How are we holding on? You guys okay? Everybody sheltered?
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Boom, they just issued a brand new tornado warning here for the storm that Coppock and Jordan Hall are on now. This does not include Weiner, okay? This does not include Weiner. You guys are good, but this does include Bay and Truman and Lepanto, okay? This is out here in Craighead and Poinsett counties in Arkansas. You got to take shelter now. Let's take a look at what Brandon Kopic's got here. Actually, let's take a look at Jordan Hall's feed. He's right there in front of it. They just issued the warning for this. Tornado could be right outside of the vehicle here.
Uh-oh, I'm in danger. Well, I was going to stop chasing for the night, but I guess I'll let them sucker me into it one last and final time.
Every time I put the hotel into the GPS, a tornado warns.
These guys are just trying to get to a hotel to sleep, but the tornadoes are chasing them. If you're just now tuning in, the storm chasers are being chased by the storm. They don't want to chase anymore, but they're having to stay in front of the tornadoes. They've been chasing all day. They're trying to get to the hotel, but the daggone tornadoes keep chasing them down. So now we've got another one here coming into the Cary and Mulligan area. Truman, take shelter immediately. Yeah, the town of Hohenwald in Tennessee is still under a tornado warning. Somebody out here says, I'm waiting for the nadir in a safe space. My kids think you like saying Weiner. I don't like saying Weiner. There's just a town in Arkansas that was just under a tornado warning. And I was trying to keep them safe. I don't care if you live in Weiner or Truman or Lake City or Hohenwald. I'm going to talk about your town if you need to be talked about, okay? Again, we do have that severe thunderstorm warning up here on the southwest side of Nashville. So you guys need to be continuing to watch out for that. There's still rotation on it, too. By the way, Hohenwald, look at the lightning on this camera. Non-stop lightning with the storm coming in right now. So that's a sign that the storm's still getting stronger. Yeah, we got a camera out here thanks to Hazcams and Tennessee Valley Weather. You guys fans of Tennessee Valley weather out here? I love those guys. Them some good old boys down there. Girls. Cloud the ground lightning on that too.
Then I'll work back north a little bit on 8. I'm pretty sure whatever landed there came across us.
We do have an area to watch out here for potential severe thunderstorm warning out here near Gallatin. All right, so we'll see if this continues to ramp up out here near the great town of
Lafayette.
Lafayette. Of course, that's how you say it there. Wouldn't be any other way of saying that. Man, the Hohenwald, this is nuts. By the way, if you're just now tuning in, we've got a tornado warning for Hohenwald, Tennessee. And we're watching this storm come in with the incredible lightning display here.
It will be blocking one lane, and it is a very large tree, and will definitely.
I see something. I see something in there. A little bit of a lowering. I think if you look hard enough at, it's hard to tell what's what though, because we got so many different layers of clouds and lightning strikes, and I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on in there, but I think you might be able to see a little bit of a lowering there if you look hard enough. Somebody in Hohenwald said, the lightning is crazy here. Oh, we know. You can see it. That's plumb wild. Once again, Hickman, Lewis, and Perry counties, you guys are under that tornado warning for 4 more minutes. And then we've also got a tornado warning over here for Craig and Poinsett counties. Truman, you guys are right smack dab in the middle of this. And then we've got our storm chasers out there on this as well, literally right on top of the rotation. The rotating part of this storm is hitting our storm chasers right now. Look at this. Brandon Kopic's on a dirt road out here in the middle of nowhere in Arkansas. And there's a lowering right in front of him. So the rotating part of the storm is down here near Cary.
I hate you guys so much for already being, like, home.
And to give you more context, once again, these guys are taking the dirt road to get away from the tornado. They're getting chased by the tornado. They're trying to get to the hotel.
We're done with this.
They're like me. They're getting a little tired.
Hey guys, I'm gonna stop up here and take a look at our observed tornado. I'm gonna turn around on this gravel road and look at our great big observed tornado here.
Yeah, Ben decided to drive us into the Mark Twain National Forest.
I got a pretty good tornado down there.
Yeah, I think this thing's already overrunning us now. I think the fries are getting put in the bag.
Watch out, there's a dog that'll run out in front of you. It'll freak you out, so just watch out.
It's going to learn what a tire is if it runs out too far. I really hope it just stays in its yard. So I'm going way too quick here. I'm trying to slow down.
It'll be at that home on the left.
Well, I just passed it. There was no dog, so I think we're good.
Yeah, they're trying to put the fries in the bag. They can't.
No, you haven't passed.
They got to keep going.
There's the dog. I see the dog.
Dang, the Hardin County, Tennessee cam's getting absolutely smacked over here. Look at this. This is in Saltillo, Tennessee. Yeah, this is the storm down there to the west of Clifton, getting hit by one of our strong storms right now, coming north of Bucktown over towards Leatherwood. This is not even warned right now. This doesn't even have a severe thunderstorm warning on it. Coming back over here to our tornado warning, though, we do still have that in place for Hohenwald. And you can still see that, I mean, it's just an absolute crazy lightning show out there. You can't really see anything in Hohenwald right now. The rain started and the rotation's coming in. So we could have a rain-wrapped tornado trying to get closer to the town of Hohenwald right now. If you look at these storms from a little bit of a distance, you can see that we've got a lot of lightning in these. So, yeah, the storm's still getting its act together. It's still getting stronger out there. Did I say hole in the wall, Tennessee? No. The name is Hohenwald, I think. Something like that. That's how it's spelled. Not hoe in the wall. Hohenwald.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
We got a brand new tornado warning up here for Maysville. Maysville, Kentucky. We've got some rotation down here to your south and west. It's actually popping up as a 73 on the tornado ID. That's coming down through the Mount Olivet area, and then that's going to continue to go on up towards Maysville. So you guys need to be taking shelter out there once again in McCracken, Mason, and Robertson counties in Kentucky for the next 29 minutes. Very dangerous storm coming in right now. Speaking of dangerous storms, this is what it looks like out there in Hohenwald, Tennessee right now. Watch for the cloud-to-ground lightning. We're starting to see a lot more of that. This is a surface-based storm. It's capable of producing a tornado. You got lots of friction out there, nonstop lightning, and some of these big bolts are going to be, striking right down in front of us. You do not want to be outside for this. You don't want to be near your windows. Get indoors and away from windows and take shelter underground if you can. They do not have a tornado warning on this anymore, but the rotation is very much still there, so we're still watching out for you guys. In fact, there's no tornado warnings at all in Tennessee at this point. All those areas of rotation have kind of calmed down. We still do have 2 tornado warnings in the U.S. One of them is going to be over here in Arkansas, and Jordan's on that. Look at this. The lightning on this one's also pretty crazy.
We're running into big problems here.
Clarksville, Tennessee, you've got a storm to your west, okay? We're watching it. That's all I can tell you. They're not under any warnings right now. You are under a tornado watch for the next 4 hours. You've got storms popping up to your west. We'll see what happens with those as they get closer. I would not recommend for anybody to stay up all night. Just go to sleep. You've definitely slept through storms before. If you want to stay up with us and watch the storms come in, I welcome you to do that, but you don't have to. You can go to sleep. I highly recommend having a NOAA weather radio, turning those free alerts on your phone, if you don't have those things, or if you want an additional layer of protection, YALLCALL is great. If you sign up on YALLCALL.app, I will call you if there's a tornado warning tonight, and I won't stop calling until you answer, and I'll tell you what to do. And it's a cool service that you guys gave me the idea for. Thank you for that. And we got thousands of people signed up for it. YALLCALL.app.
Made me want to turn around. Topic, you sound like you're underwater.
Jaden Pappenheim's out there right in the middle of it. Jeez, this is intense, man. These guys are on dirt roads out here trying to get out of this daggone storm. And they just keep getting got. Again, Jaden Pappenheim's current location is near Davis Spur out here north of Shady Grove, near Truman in Arkansas. This is where we have one of our tornado warnings right now.
Tired of this, Grandpa.
Tired of this, Grandpa. Well, that's too dang bad.
Oh boy.
Dang.
Oh, we got a hurricane down here.
Is it observed?
Oh, I dare you. I'm gonna throw an observed tag on this, yeah.
Nothing beats spring with the boys, I'll tell you what. Busting with the boys.
Yeah, it's definitely an intense storm out here in Arkansas. This is just to the south and east of Jonesboro. These guys are near Lake City where the big tornado happened, what was that, last year?
Is Ryan and Max still alive right now?
I am.
Because we're out here, bro. Oh yeah, I forgot, we're working. We're out here putting in the work.
These guys aren't delirious out here.
Actually, I'm debating.
These guys need to get some sleep.
Station, but I don't think I want to. Get something from the hotel lobby. Well, I wasn't talking about food, I was talking about ZQL, and I don't think they keep that in the lobby, but I'm
pretty sure I've got some of those Z-Quill tabs. I think that we'll see.
Yeah, that tornado warning is going to continue for 9 more minutes. So stay in your safe spots. Additionally, up here in Kentucky, we do have a tornado warning for Maysville that's going to go on for 24 more minutes. You guys got to stay indoors and away from windows, and preferably take shelter underground if you can. If you can't, lowest floor, interior room. Let me zoom out. Things are calming down in Indiana and Illinois and Missouri. You guys are done. There's no more storms in any of those places. You're fine. Go to sleep. Kentucky and Tennessee and Arkansas, extreme eastern Arkansas. That's where it's at right now. That's where all the action is. So that's what we're watching right now. Dang, look at this. 445. 445. There's a lot of good options here for cameras. This is a live look at the Truman, Arkansas area where we've got a big-time tornado warned storm coming through. This is the same one that the guys are on out there storm chasing. And it continues to look more and more intense as the storm gets closer. Also, how are we doing in Grayson County, Kentucky? We've got a strong storm coming in here as well. You got a severe thunderstorm warning right now for Leitchfield. This is what it looks like. Golly. Even this one's looking pretty nuts. Is it Leitchfield? Leitchfield. If you look to your west, this is what you'll see. You got a big shelf cloud out there, lots of lightning. This is looking towards Millwood. You've got a strong storm with 60-mile-per-hour winds coming towards you right now. Then it's going to go over to White Mills, Millertown, Snap, Lone Star, Bonnieville, and Sonora. This is south of Elizabethtown. Litchfield. Yeah, Litchfield. That's what I said. Big time storm coming in. Not much of a tornado threat on this one, but we are watching it. Additionally, speaking of Kentucky, we are also watching Lexington, Kentucky on the south side. You guys got a severe thunderstorm warning down here. I've got traffic cameras in Lexington, but they never work. I don't think that they work. Yeah, I got to redo this. I got to figure out how to fix that. But Lexington, you guys have got a decent little storm coming through. Stronger winds are going to be coming through Nicholasville, Kentucky. You guys need to get ready here. Richmond, Harrisburg, batten down the hatches. You got strong winds coming in, about 60-mile-per-hour winds in Clark, Fayette, and Girard counties in Kentucky. Back to Arkansas. We've got sheets of rain racing across the road out here in Truman. Look at this. Big-time tornado-warned storm coming through right now, south and east of Jonesboro. This is what I call plumb wild. Every time I look at the chat, somebody's asking about y'all call. I'm going to pull up the graphic for just a moment here because we got to get back to the radar. That's it. Y'all call, son. Wait, I got to fix my green screen. It's been broke all day. I forgot to turn on a light. Why didn't you guys tell me? Anyways, y'all call, scan the QR code. It'll take you to y'allcall.app, and you can sign up for alerts. I will call you if you need to wake up. All right? It's $20 a year. I know it costs money. I'm sorry. People need to eat. All right? There's people that like work on this. I tried to hire some people and not pay them, but they wouldn't let me. So it does cost $2 a month. But a lot of people like it. It gives good, peace of mind. And it's another tool in the toolbox on top of all the other stuff that we've got, like the NOAA weather radios and stuff like that.
201-363. 201.
And it's actually not AI. It's not AI. It's my voice. I sat here on this microphone and recorded the calls. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Hohenwald, you guys are getting hit hard right now by that severe thunderstorm. And then in Breckenridge County, Kentucky, we've got a severe thunderstorm warning coming in right here too. This is that Leitchfield storm coming in right now. It's going to be pretty nuts over here with strong winds, maybe even some hail.
Approximately 22:53 hours, a severe thunderstorm was located over Rector.
Michelle says, y'all call just called me. That's what it's for. It's going to call you a lot on nights like tonight if you end up on multiple warnings, but that's the point.
Special assignment, storm watch.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. You guys just gave me another good idea. Maybe we also need to set it up to where you can call YALLCALL. And it's like, can I go to sleep? Like, yes or no. I don't know. There might be something there. Don't know exactly how that would work, but I see the vision. Dude, this is a big storm coming through Litchfield here. This is nuts. All right. That's basically a strobe light at this point, so I'm just going to turn that off. And then I'm going to continue to, call out some locations out in front of this thing. You're getting a wall of wind and rain coming up towards White Mills, Snap, Wax, Sonora, and Bonnieville. So you guys need to be indoors and away from windows. Also, Nashville. You guys have got a storm coming through right now. You also need to be indoors and away from windows out here in Nashville. Strong storm coming in right now. 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. Not much of a tornado threat on this anymore. There is a little bit of rotation right here, but for the most part, it's just going to be some hail and some winds that come into Nashville. Ryan is getting tired. No. What are you talking about? By the way, this is a video from Brandon Kopic of just a few moments ago near Tuckerman. See that brief little funnel there?
Tornado coming down right now.
This was about 45 minutes ago or so.
I am not joking. Tornado down. Tornado down.
Nobody believed it. It was really down.
It is a small little needle.
So this was a few moments ago, but it's still the same storm that they're chasing, or that's chasing them right now. Is that YALLCALL with Pro, or is it separate? It is separate, but that there might be a world where we can bundle those together or something. It's two different companies. I don't own WeatherWise. I just work with them. I really love the app. So I would have to talk to them and see what they thought about that. But we'll maybe one day. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Looking at the light show in Hohenwald. Thank you guys for sending stuff into ryanhallyall.com/submit. This is in Greenwood, Indiana. Very strong winds out there tonight. And here's some more crazy lightning in Nashville. Dude.
I believe it's 391R said everything was calm at his location.
Out here in Bath, Fleming, and Menifee counties in Kentucky, we've got ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning for Montgomery and Rowan counties as well. This storm over here is getting awfully close to Morehead. Morehead, Kentucky. Y'all watch out. Storm's coming towards you. We got another has cam up there.
A forecast that's going to identify as significant. Might be a little bit of shower activity about.
We do have another area to watch out for the potential for a tornado here east of Litchfield. We just watched this incredible storm here in Litchfield. Very powerful winds come through. Now they're starting to spin over here near Fragrant. Now they're moving towards Millerstown and Ryder's Mill. Wow, a lot of people in chat are loving the idea of Y'all Call here. People are asking about the pricing. It's $20 a year. Gifting options. I don't think we have anything set up for that right now. And family plans. Also, we don't have anything set up on that right now. But these are all great ideas. Remember, you guys literally asked us to build this service in the chat. We did it. Those are good ideas. We'll work on it. Thank you. Thank you all for being our development team, literally. The chat, you guys have helped us so much. Never would have thought of that if it wasn't for you. Whoa, DM, thank you for the 50 gifted. We got a lot of new members today. Welcome, y'all.
A forecast that's going to identify as significant.
People are like actually concerned in Clarksville. So for those of you who are concerned about or confused about the Clarksville, Tennessee situation in chat, there are a lot of concerned people in Clarksville, but it's also kind of a meme. Everybody always asks what's going on in Clarksville, even if we're covering like a Texas dust storm and it's a beautiful sunny day in Clarksville. Everybody's like, well, what about Clarksville? It's just funny. But also there's a lot of people there that are actually genuinely concerned about Clarksville. These storms are nothing to be super concerned about tonight as of right now. We're losing some of the spin on them. We do have severe storms, okay, that we're talking about the warnings out there with hail and wind coming into Nashville. There is a storm coming into Clarksville, though, from the south and west. It'll be there shortly, but it is not anything that you should be afraid of, that's for sure. It'll be about 40 minutes or so, and we'll have a good storm here in Clarksville, Tennessee. It's currently below severe limits. DM did 50 more. What is up with the gift bombs today? You guys are being so generous. Thank you so much, DM, and congrats to all the new members. Enjoy those emotes in the chat. Again, we've got a large severe thunderstorm warning for Hardin, Hart, and LaRue counties. LaRue counties
a
in
new tornado
Kentucky.
warning has been
and
issued.
My goodness, we've got a tornado warning here for Grayson, Hardin, and Hart counties. Meteorologist Andy Hill absolutely nailed it on that. So he gave us an early warning. Now we've got the official one here for Millerstown, Lone Oak, Ryder's Mill, Bonnieville, all the way out there to Magnolia and Jonesville. Andy did it again, guys. Tornado warning now in effect for Grayson, Hardin, and Hart counties in Kentucky. 14,000 people are in that polygon right now. That's Andy the Hammer Hill to you. He constantly nails it. Maysville, Kentucky, you guys are under a tornado warning as well for 9 more minutes. Stay sheltered for 9 more minutes. 24 remain on the Grayson, Hardin, and Hart County tornado warning. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning out here as well for Flemingsburg. Strong storm just went through Flemingsburg. I've got a friend out here saying, I'm concerned, Ryan. No need to be concerned. You had a real big burst of wind and rain there, and now it's over, and now you're good to go to sleep. I want to give the all clear here to some people. You're good in Louisville. There's no more storms tonight in Louisville, Owensboro, Cincinnati, Hamilton, Dayton, Springfield, Delaware, and anywhere up here, pretty much west of Columbus in Ohio. The entire state of Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, Missouri, you guys are all good. Nothing to worry about. Texas, you're good. You're fine. Anybody behind this line is good. You can go to sleep. Now, if you're in front of that line, there are some reasons to stay awake. I do think that you could go to sleep if you wanted to. Once again, there's nothing I would say you shouldn't, you should stay up for or anything like that. If you're under a tornado warning, obviously you should stay up to take shelter. Otherwise, I would just go to sleep and just make sure you have a way of getting warnings tonight. Make sure you have a way of getting alerts, and you will be just fine, okay? This stuff should start calming down in a little bit, but right now we still got tornado warnings coming out left and right. This is what we've got going on out here in LaRue County in Kentucky. A tornado warning continues for 22 more minutes. We just crossed over our 13th hour. We've been live for 13 hours today. It's 2:22 local over here on Tuesday, April 28th.
Heavy rain, 25 to 30 gusts at the Pony, 160 and...
We did get a new severe thunderstorm warning over here for Lewis, Adams, and Scioto counties in Ohio and Kentucky. Get ready up here in places like Vanceburg, Kentucky for a strong storm. We also got a decent little area of rotation still here near Flemingsburg. That's pointing out a 80% rotation signature there. So I wouldn't be surprised if we actually got another tornado warning that goes up into this area as well. So don't be surprised if you get that tornado warning out here. Y'all watch out. Y'all watch out in Tollsboro and Vanceburg, okay? Back to Arkansas. We still got that strong storm coming in. Strong storm coming into the Lepanto and Osceola areas. Get indoors and away from windows out here. We're talking about 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. Nice. My parents' house. Oh, man. This is why we say get away from windows. You get those hailstorms coming through. They'll tear up the siding. They'll bust through the windows. And that's something you don't want to be in the living room for. Aggressive lightning out there in Lewis County, Tennessee. Wow. Nice shot there, Wade. Slow-mo lightning. By the way, do you guys think we'll be live again today? Tomorrow, today, though? It does look like we're going to get more storms. Here's the new day one outlook. Ugh. So more storms are going to be possible later today in Dallas, up to Springfield, Missouri, then back over into Mississippi. And then later on, probably back up here into southern Kentucky, middle Tennessee. We will have some storms in Alabama for the first time in a while. So that'll be interesting. Looks like a big-time hail event for the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The tornado threat isn't that significant, but I do want to take a look at it anyways. Yeah, we got a 5% hatched risk here. So there will probably be a couple tornado warnings. But the main thing is probably going to be hail. Look at this. Double hatched hail risk. In Dallas, Tyler, Longview, Shreveport. Big hail problems tomorrow. Major hail. So, yeah, we'll probably see you again tomorrow. We'll take a break in June. How about that? Morehead, Kentucky. You guys are under a severe thunderstorm warning. I get ready for some 60-mile-per-hour winds coming into Morehead, Kentucky now.
However, I don't see a formed wall cloud yet.
Looks like the winds are picking up out here in Morehead. Do I have anybody watching in Morehead? This is where my wife went to college. I'm very familiar with Morehead. Been up here quite a few times. Interstate 64 in Owensville. It's pretty rough right now. That's going to move over to Lakeview Heights, then Morehead. This line of storms might actually make it to me over here in eastern Kentucky. You're good, Britt. There's going to be some more storms. It's going to be a very, kind of stormy night, but I think you're fine. Yeah, you're good. John Boyce, he sent 20 gifted memberships. How's everybody in chat not a member? How is there anybody not members? Like, how is there any? We've had so many gifted memberships, it feels like everybody should be a member. You guys know what I'm talking about? I'm losing my ability to string together sentences. But yeah, we've got a strong storm coming into Morehead.
Just as FYI, I've got about 4 storm chasers up here as well at Heartland.
And then we've still got a strong storm coming into Nashville right now on the western side. We've got a pretty good downpour still coming down here. What is this?
Radar indicator rotation. True be clear, 2129.
This is out there in the Nashville region, right on top of that big storm. Looks like we've got an incident out here. Meteorologist Andy Hill is watching this area out here in Clarksville, Tennessee. Clarksville, Tennessee, we've got a strong storm forming to your west. It looks like it has gained some intensity over time, so we might see a severe thunderstorm warning issued for Clarksville, okay? We're not watching too much rotation, but a severe thunderstorm warning is probably going to be needed for you. So here is your moment, Clarksville.
Time for your Clarksville check-in. Time for your Clarksville check-in.
This one's for you.
Time for your Clarksville check-in. Time for your Clarksville check-in.
It's not chicken, it's check-in. It's time for your Clarksville check-in, not chicken.
Time for your Clarksville check-in. Time for your Clarksville check-in. Time for your Clarksville check-in. Time for your Clarksville check-in.
All right, so this is what's going on right now. They didn't issue a severe thunderstorm warning. They issued a boneless, gluten-free severe thunderstorm warning, so Andy Hill only kind of nailed it. But we do have a strong storm coming in, capable of producing 50-mile-per-hour winds and pea-sized hail coming into Clarksville right now. Yeah, this is going to be a welcomed rain shower for the most part for Clarksville, okay? But we could have some severe weather kind of arise out of this, so we're staying locked in. Oh, never mind, there it is. Why did they do that? Why did they issue us a gluten-free severe thunderstorm warning and then a real one right after that? Okay, well, anyways, we've got a severe thunderstorm warning, a real one now, for Clarksville, Tennessee. So there you go. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Clarksville, Tennessee, with 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. She did it twice, Frank. So this is a camera that is just to the west of Clarksville. And if you look right here, what you'll see is like pretty much nothing, because the storm is pretty intense. And this right here is probably what you're about to see in Clarksville as the storm gets closer to you, okay? Once again, we're still not too concerned about anything on the tornadic side, but we do have a lot of rain and some hail and some strong winds on the way, I believe. This is what it looks like out there in Clarksville right now. Pretty quiet. And by the way, Nashville, you guys are still under a severe thunderstorm warning too. This thing's back building, so you're going to get another big round of heavy rain over here in West Nashville right here in a second. Looks like the wind's blowing a little bit too. By the way, we still have that tornado warning for Bonnieville going on for 10 more minutes in Kentucky. You guys need to stay sheltered. Somebody said it's getting rowdy out there. Back over here into Arkansas and Tennessee, we've got a tornado warning, severe thunderstorm warning for Osceola. This is going to go on for 25 more minutes. This also includes Wilson, Keyser, and Gilt Edge. And then if we come back up to Kentucky, we got another severe thunderstorm warning for Greenup and Lawrence counties. Morehead, Kentucky, you're about to get plumb smacked here by your severe thunderstorm that's coming in right now. We've got 60-mile-per-hour winds crossing over Interstate 64 between Sharkey and Ramey right now. Then it's going to go over the Walmart. Okay, it's going to go over the Walmart. Then it's going to come over to the tower camera here.
To 194. Road closed signs.
Getting wet. This is once again Morehead, Kentucky. This storm, once it gets past Morehead, is going to go towards Olive Hill and Sandy Hook. We did get a tornado possible severe thunderstorm warning out here for Hohenwald. This will be the last storm. This big burst of rain and wind that you're getting right now will be the last storm of the day, I believe, and then you'll be good. The camera quit working, so we might have lost power there briefly. We still got it in Mount Pleasant, though. So, yeah, this stuff's coming towards you in Columbia, but our severe thunderstorm warnings down here in Giles, Lawrence, and Lewis counties in Tennessee. We got a big-time storm coming down into Waynesboro right now, too. Lots of lightning visible here from the Waynesboro tower camera. You guys need to be getting ready for some strong storms down here all the way down to Pulaski. We're talking about 60-mile-per-hour winds and 1-inch hail over the next 52 minutes. The storm is going to be pretty... Well, it is just going to be pretty. Look at this. Constant lightning.
To 194. Road closed sign.
By the way, Bath County, Kentucky, Elliott, and Menifee counties, you guys are under a severe thunderstorm warning. Golly, we just got a huge rumble of thunder out here at the Weather House. But West Liberty, Frenchburg, and Sandy Hook, get ready for some 60-mile-per-hour winds coming in. Yeah, this stuff out here around me is actually putting down some pretty good thunders.
6-193, 6-193.
I got to get a better camera.
If you would also leave
A new tornado warning has been issued.
By the way, we got ourselves a new tornado warning here for Bath and Rowan counties. We got some rotation back here near Salt Lick. And that's coming down to Cave Run Lake. Bath and Rowan counties, take shelter now. We got a tornado warning in Kentucky. It's just south of this camera right here. That's where the tornado is trying to form right now. Yeah, it's near Morehead, but it doesn't include Morehead. The rotation is south of Morehead. We got our other tornado warning back here in Kentucky for Hardin, Hart, and LaRue counties. Rotation is letting up a little bit, but it's still going towards Jonesville. I got a viewer checking in right here in Jonesville. You guys need to be sheltering for 5 more minutes, okay?
We'll contact AES. It's going to be into the power lines.
Man, what a crazy long day it's been. Again, the current situation is we got 2 tornado warnings, 15 severe. Today, so far, over the past 12 hours, we've had 76 tornado warnings, 258 severe. It has been pretty busy. It certainly has been pretty busy out there today, y'all. Clarksville, I don't think that you are necessarily in trouble, but we will check back in on Clarksville. You are under a severe thunderstorm warning, okay? So we do have a stronger storm coming into Clarksville right now. This is what it looks like in downtown Clarksville. Everybody, as long as you're indoors and away from windows, this storm can't hurt you, okay? This is not a big tornado or anything like that, but it is a very strong area of wind and rain coming into Briarwood and New Providence right now. And it's going to look like this for quite some time. The storm's going to hit for over the next 20 to 30 minutes, maybe even longer than that. That was in the middle of Clarksville. Over here on the east side, it hasn't even started yet.
You contact Township Road Department. It's going to be about a 16-inch diameter tree blocking the entire roadway.
Looks pretty manageable up here on Preacher's Mill Road and Providence Boulevard out there in Clarksville. The Lawrenceburg, Tennessee one looks good.
They also mentioned something about the school having...
Wait, are you talking about this one?
I'm not sure if y'all are aware if they do.
Oh. Big
A new
shelf cloud
tornado
out there,
warning
huh?
has been issued.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a big storm coming into Lawrenceburg right now, which is where we just got a new tornado warning, actually. That exact storm is what just got tornado warned. Rotation is in Summertown near Barnesville. Rotation's going to come down to Summertown in Jonestown and then Campbellsville. You guys need to be taking shelter out here right now. This is for Giles, Maury, Lawrence counties in Tennessee. This is going to go on for 47 more minutes. This is this camera right here is literally directly in the path of the rotation. You're probably going to want to watch this dangling bit right here, right above the water tower. If we're looking for funnels, if we're looking for lowerings, that's probably where we need to be looking right there.
Negative, I turned on heating from back this way. There was one in that direction. Shooter fire came out of there. It didn't report any damage. But no, I've not been through there yet.
Woo! Hey, yo. Dude, did the power go out? Did we lose it? We lost the tower. Well, that's not good. The rotation literally is really close to it. So that actually might be a sign that something more serious is going on there. This is the same storm, though, from a little bit of a distance. Look at this. This shelf cloud is honestly ominous, and it's huge. This is a live view from Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, of the tornado-warned storm coming down. The tornado part of the storm is not going to hit Lawrenceburg. It's going to go just to the north, but it allows us to see the full structure of the storm here as it goes down towards Lindenville. That is a massive shelf cloud there. You can really only see it when the lightning strikes, though. Yeah, this is one of the better clouds I've seen today. You see this camera coverage in Tennessee? This is the goal, guys. This is what we want for every state. I mean, we can just see everything in Tennessee. I mean, I don't care what's going on. We're going to see it. Let's come back up here to Clarksville. We do have the storm continuing to go through up here. Looks like the biggest part of it's missing just to the south. But you guys are still getting a decent storm up here in St. Bethlehem and Clarksville. You guys just stay indoors and away from windows. You should be just fine. Downtown Nashville is getting hit pretty good here by our stronger, downpour. But for the most part, once again, you guys are fine too. This stuff's losing a little bit of steam here. Most concern is going to be for this tornado warning right here. We've got a rotation moving past Summertown, moving towards Screamer in Jonestown. Somebody out here says, I just got the warning. Let's get ready, shall we? Yeah, go ahead and take shelter down there. I think you'll be fine. Morehead, Kentucky. You guys are, past the worst of the storm now. You still got some rotation down near south, and that's why I've got a tornado warning out there for Cave Run Lake and Lick Fork. You guys need to stay sheltering for 27 more minutes. And then Campbellsville, Kentucky, Munfordville, Greensburg. You guys have a tornado possible. Severe thunderstorm warning for 42 more minutes. Stay indoors and away from windows out here. And then, of course, in Lexington, Tennessee, we've got some storms moving in over here as well. No big deal. Henderson and Madison counties, 27 minutes indoors and away from windows.
I saw it from a distance. I'm not sure if it was a transformer or what the
Oh, my goodness. Dude, if this camera was in focus, we'd have the best shelf cloud shot ever. Oh, wait, here we go. Wait, no. What in the heck even is this? Like, what's this weird beam of light?
Steve, it probably won't go ahead hurt to check for damage out in that area too. That's going to be straight across from it.
Is this at the airport? Are you guys sure it's not aliens?
Shelter to your daughter-in-law. I'm not sure if anyone's down there or not.
Well, you can see the big shelf cloud out there. That's what's, producing our tornado warning over here for Giles, Lawrence, and Lewis counties. And that's going to go on for 40 more minutes. It's getting a little plum wild out there in Mount Pleasant. And then up here in Kentucky, we still got about 25 minutes left on our tornado warning out here for Cave Run Lake. Cave Run Lake. Here's another shot of Mount Pleasant right now. Mount Pleasant is getting hit by the strong storm that is a part of the tornado warning, but the tornado warning is south of here. But, man, the storm alone is pretty intense. Now, this is a high-quality view right here. I feel like we're watching this in 4K right now. This is Mount Pleasant in Tennessee. This is just outside of the tornado warning. So this is kind of like the parent supercell, like the forward flank, I guess, of the clump of cells that's coming through that's responsible for the tornado warning to the south.
14, where do you need me at? Also, 41's inquiring if we have any county cars near the shelter. Negative, we're all tied up here. If you don't mind, work your way to Steel. Let's check the area, immediate area around the school.
It's very, I'm used to like looking at these live cameras and they're just impossible to see because like they're 240p or something. This one just looks very clear.
Not sure if anyone's down there or not.
Every camera needs to be like this. What is this? Or is it just because we have really good lighting, you think? Like there's a lot of street lights down here. That's probably helping out a lot.
Let's check the whole immediate area around the
Once again, there's a tornado warning continuing down here for a few more minutes. And then out here in Davidson County in Tennessee, we still have a severe thunderstorm warning going on for Nashville for just a little while longer as well. Looks pretty manageable at this point. I don't even see very many pockets of strong wind in Nashville left. It's mostly just some rain and some lightning. So I think we've made it through yet another storm in Nashville. Congratulations, guys. Here's that big shelf cloud once again. This thing is ominous out here in Tennessee tonight.
41's inquiring if we have any county cars near the shelter. Negative, we're all tied up here. If you don't mind, work your way to Steel. Let's check the area, immediate area around the school.
Coming back up here to Elliott County, Kentucky, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning for West Liberty and Sandy Hook. And then that tornado warning is going to be allowed to expire. The other one also in Kentucky is allowed to expire too, leaving us with two tornado warnings, being the one up there in Kentucky and then this one in Tennessee, which this one only has 36 minutes left on it. There is still rotation here between Screamer and Rockdale, and that definitely needs to be, taken, seriously and treated with respect here as it continues to go down to the south and east. There could be a tornado hiding behind that big shelf right there.
Hey, let's also check the immediate area around the school as far as those houses. I know 401 had a chance to. He went straight to the school. So let's check those apart.
Looks like we're getting a big storm out here in Mississippi County, Arkansas right now, too. It's not just Tennessee. Arkansas is still getting their fair share of severe weather. You got a severe storm coming out of Osceola right now, and then coming into the western Tennessee area. This is what it looks like out there on the roads. I would not want to be driving down the road in Arkansas tonight. If you don't have to be on the roads, don't go out there. It's 3 a.m. over here on my side of the state. Back here, it's 2 a.m. If you can not be on the roads, that's great. I think the winds are going to continue to be one of the bigger problems here. And then, of course, just the heavy torrential downpours is going to be very hard to drive. It's going to be in unsafe driving conditions for the rest of the night. Clarksville, you guys have got a big storm down there to the south. It's mostly missing the town for the most part, but after this goes by, I'd say in about 45 minutes, you're good. You're good.
At the rear of this address, have a broken limb on the high voltage line at the top, and there's parking.
Mutual aid Riverside. Broadmead Avenue and Tyrone Avenue. Outside electrical hazard.
Yeah, we had quite a few tornadoes today, but I don't think it's nearly as bad as what it could have been. It definitely could have been a lot worse, that's for sure. Yeah, Clarksville, mainly the heaviest stuff is just to your south. Tornado warning continues for Giles, Lawrence, and Maury counties for 32 more minutes. That's going to be hopefully that's the last tornado warning for a little bit, but you never know. You never know these days. Them tornado warnings just start coming out left and right these days, it feels like. Covington out there in Tennessee, you got a big storm coming towards you too. This will be the last one of the day right here. I honestly don't know if you guys are trolling in Clarksville or if you're like every time I look at chat, somebody says Clarksville. I'm pretty sure we just talked about Clarksville. When will WeatherWise support Apple CarPlay? I would love to get rid of the other app. I can't tell you any details, I don't think, but soon. It is being worked on. It is very cool. It's way better than anything else. And soon. I don't know exactly when, though. Grumpy says, there I was, half asleep, and then y'all started singing about chicken, and now I'm digging through the tundra of my deep freeze for chicken strips at 2 a.m. That's what'll happen. That's what'll happen on these spring nights. Ryan Hall, y'all after dark.
Approximately 22:53 hours, a severe thunderstorm was located over Rector.
Yeah, the tornado warnings in Kentucky have been allowed to expire. We've just got that one tornado warning now out there in Tennessee, but that storm looks mostly outflow dominant at this point, to be honest with you. So we might get a moment here where we don't have a tornado warning. Hopefully, maybe. Ryan, are you taking care of yourself? Have you eaten yet? Guys, there's food in Diet Coke. I'm just joking. No, I did eat. I stepped off camera for a moment there. I had me a nice quesadilla from Taco Bell. So we're doing just fine over here. Yeah, just ask Reddit. I'm sure it's all over there. Ryan Hall, he does not care about the general public. He was eating a daggone taquerito out there when there was a radar-indicated tornado warning. He should delete his channel.
I believe it's 391R said everything was calm at his location.
These severe warnings are getting awfully daggone close to me. This one right here is pointed right at me. This one's pointed right at me. I'm right here. This is that. This is where it's pointing. So we might get a severe thunderstorm warning right here at the weather house.
All is good. Light rain, no wind.
Andy. Oh, man. That
A
would be
new
funny.
tornado warning has been issued.
Oh, here we go. A new tornado warning. We did get a tornado warning in Kentucky. Another one for, let me stop the tour here. For Adair, Greene, and Taylor counties. Right there's your rotation. They saw it. They found it. Between Summersville and Greensburg. Right there's a little bit of rotation come down towards Bluff Boom. Then Black Gnat. Then Absher. Dunbar Hill, and Neatsville. That's going to be a tornado warning for the next 28 minutes. You guys need to be taking shelter out there along Highway 55, 68, and 76 out here in Kentucky. And then here's that severe thunderstorm warning for Breathitt, Lee, and Estill counties out here in Kentucky. Wow, nice storm coming into the eastern Kentucky area. It's been raining off and on out here at the weather house, and it does look like this is going to try to make it over here towards me. By the way, the worst of the storm is past Clarksville, Tennessee now. But it's working over there towards you in Springfield and Goodlettsville, okay? And they still have a severe thunderstorm warning in Nashville, but that's going to be allowed to expire soon. But look to your west. Another line of storms is coming right towards you. So it's going to be a long, stormy night in Middle Tennessee. There's also another area of rotation right here near Gorman. Gorman. You guys have got an area of rotation right here. It's actually showing up as a 77% on the WeatherWise Pro AI Tornado Detection Tool, which we are calling Tornado ID. So there might be a tornado warning that gets issued out here too. I thought we was about done with this. But we do have another area of rotation that we're tracking down here for 26 more minutes for Giles County. So stay sheltered out there in Lindenville.
Chester County and Decatur County until 2:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time. At 1:39 a.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Barrington, or 12 miles northwest of
Hopkinsville, you got a decent little storm skipping by right now. After this stops in a couple minutes, you'll be done for the night.
Decision of roadway.
It's not. It's going to be snapped in half and bleeding.
Yeah, what we do is we sleep in June. We sleep in June. We eat in July. And we just run off of that through the rest of the year, I think. I think that's what we got to do. Springfield and Gallatin, you guys are also under a severe thunderstorm warning. That line of storms coming out of Clarksville is coming right towards you. Clarksville, you really got missed by the worst part of it. If you got buddies down there in Palmyra out there in Gallatin, call them and ask them how that storm was, and that's how it's going to be for you more than likely. Paintsville, yeah, you guys are going to get on a storm. That storm that's coming out of Breathitt County, that's going to be coming towards you out there in Paintsville. Looky here, we got another area of rotation approaching Dixon, Tennessee, so we'll definitely be watching that one. Dang, guys, this started out. We could have started the stream 5 hours later, and we did. And had one stream that was the perfect length. We're going on hour 14 straight of live streaming here. Some crazy weather. The first 5 hours, literally nothing happened. By the way, check this out. Big time considerable severe thunderstorm warning in effect out here for Lewisburg, Shelbyville, and places like that. That's Maury County out there in Tennessee. Additionally, we've got an area that Andy's highlighting. This is the one that we've been talking about over here between Gorman and Dixon. Y'all watch out. A tornado warning might be needed here. Wouldn't be surprising if a tornado warning came out for that storm right there, y'all. Do I need more coffee? I would never touch coffee. There was a guy in the chat earlier that said the darker the drink, the worse it is for you. So I'm trying to stick to lighter drinks like Diet Coke. Tornado warning does continue over here for Adair, Greene, and Taylor counties out here in Kentucky. Your rotation is right south of Black Gnat. It's not tight enough. I don't know if we have a tornado down, but if it tightens up any little bit, it could be an actual damaging tornado that comes down here towards the Green River area, down towards Neatsville in Kentucky. So hopefully you guys are in your safe spots right now. This tornado warned storm is generally pointed towards Somerset. I don't know if it'll still be tornado warned by the time it gets there. I don't think it's anything to be worried about. There is going to be storms in Somerset. So definitely be ready for that. But I don't think we're certainly not going to have a repeat of last year tonight. But yeah, just keep your eyes to the western skies. Make sure you have a way of getting alerts. And I think you'll be fine. Here's that strong storm coming into Jackson, Kentucky. I'm seeing a couple little spots of spin on this, too. We might even get under a tornado warning over here at the weather house if that keeps keeping up. If that keeps keeping up. By the way, Nashville, you're not under a severe thunderstorm warning right now, but another big wall of wind and rain is coming for you, so don't get too comfortable. Here's that little tornado that we had earlier from Brandon Cop Extreme. Look at this. Amazing. More slow-mo lightning. By the way, Somerset, we did get a severe thunderstorm warning just to your north and west. This includes Lincoln, Marion, and Russell and Taylor counties now. Are the sirens sounding in Clarksville? Is that real?
Central Greene, southeastern Taylor, and northeastern counties, including the following locations: Christine, Absher, Kilburg.
The sirens are going off in Clarksville, then that's a prank. I have no idea.
Repeating, a tornado warning has
Definitely nothing siren worthy in Clarksville right now. So I wouldn't worry about it.
source, radar indicated location. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles.
We're still watching that tornado warning out here for Adair, Greene, and Taylor counties in Kentucky. Your rotation's letting up a little bit, but it's still coming down towards Neatsville. Look at this tree down out here in Madison County, Tennessee. Uprooted. This is the extreme lightning in Hohenwald, Tennessee. More trees down out there. This is in Owensboro. Ah, that's a big one. Meteorologist Andy Hill has a low confidence tornado yaw watch here for Pleasant View. So there might be a tornado warning issued for this here in the near future. You've got some rotation right there. You got your little hook. So Pleasant View over to Coopertown. Y'all watch out.
County, I've got a wire down, actually two wires down right at 310 Fleet Creek Drive in Big Sandy. In Decatur County until 2:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time. At 1:39 a.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Barrington, or 12 miles northeast, correction, northwest of
We are just waiting to see if there's going to be an update here on any of these warnings. Right now, we still have a severe thunderstorm warning for the Lawrenceburg and Pulaski. The storm's kind of letting up a little bit on its way down there, though. The storm's really letting up. The one that just went through West Liberty on its approach to Paintsville, Kentucky, it looks like it's losing some steam over there as well. But we still have a severe thunderstorm warning for Elliott and Morgan counties, and that's going to continue for the next couple of minutes. One of our larger severe thunderstorm warnings by size and intensity is up here north of Nashville, where we have Davidson and Dixon counties under a severe thunderstorm warning for 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds for 30 more minutes. And then way back here on the tail end, Charlie, north of Memphis, we've got a storm that's got a severe thunderstorm warning on it for Mississippi and Tipton County. Notice this dark green line right here. That's your outflow boundary. The storms are pretty much behind that, and they're in cool air. There's not a lot of warm inflow that they can get access to. That'll eventually make the storms fizzle out, but it also lowers the tornado threat for those quite a bit back there. We don't necessarily have that problem with this storm to the west of Nashville. That's why we've got that y'all watch on it. And then this is the storm right here that's actually about to absolutely come right towards me here in Pikeville, Kentucky. It looks like it's actually gaining some strength. So we're about to get hit pretty good here in Pikeville by a strong storm with some maybe damaging winds. It's 3 a.m. local time here at the Weather House. We've been streaming for 14 hours. Sorry for the yawns. But I think we're still sharp. We're still relaying information. That's all that matters. Shirley 45 North, thank you so much for the super chat. Hard worker, good job. Hey, listen, you know how there's a saying, people say, are you working hard or you're hardly working? I am hardly working, y'all. I love this. I want to be right here in this seat. I'm so happy I get to be here. So don't you thank me and treat me like some sort of hard working, like, oh my gosh, he's sacrificing. It's all for the love of the game, baby. I love this stuff. Thank you guys for making me not seem insane. All right, you guys validate my storm obsession. I get to do this and everybody's like, wow, that's really cool, versus, dude, get a life. So I appreciate it, really. Lewisburg and Shelbyville out here in Tennessee. You guys have got a strengthening storm coming towards you as well. They've actually upgraded that to a 70-mile-per-hour wind, severe thunderstorm warning. And then this one up here north of Nashville has been upgraded to a considerable damage threat as well. We're getting hit pretty hard out here at the American Sign and Signal Corporation. This is in Dixon, Tennessee right here. You guys know about the American Sign and Signal Corporation? Brandon Kopic says, go to sleep. I can't go to sleep. I think Andy's going to issue a y'all watch for me. I can't yet. There's a storm coming right for me. Can't go to sleep with a y'all watch. I'm watching my western skies out here in Pikeville, Kentucky, because we got a strong storm coming out of Breathitt County, Lee and Magoffin County. You've got a strong storm right here. It's about to go over Highway 30. It's if you're on the Mountain Parkway near Salyersville, you're getting some strong winds right now as well. And if you were to ride the road down to Prestonsburg, it's going to follow you the whole way. The tornado warning in Adair County, Kentucky is going to continue for 8 more minutes. Neatsville, stay sheltered for just 8 more minutes, and I think you'll be just fine. Excuse me, moi. Excuse me, sorry. Wrong language, wrong verbiage and everything. Lewisburg and Shelbyville, we're also watching you guys. The storms are starting to pop up a little bit more numerous down here in Chattanooga. And we've got some stuff kind of popping up here in Alabama as well. I wonder if we can see anything from the Ryan Hall Y'all has cams in Alabama. Nope. This one ain't even working. I'm going to have to go down here and unplug that one and plug it back in. I don't see anything on that either. Yeah, for those of you who didn't know, in our trek to put cameras all over the United States, we've already put a bunch in Alabama. We're sharing them with James Spann down there. James Spann, he's the man. You guys know James Spann. So you'll see those on his coverage too with the Alabama Weather Network. Oh, there we go. Nashville is under a severe thunderstorm warning again. 51 minutes on this. We got 1 million people under the severe thunderstorm warning now for Nashville. We're talking about Cheatham, Davidson, Dixon, Hickman, Maury, and Williamson counties in Tennessee. Davidson, Nashville, Franklin, Bellevue, Brentwood, and Spring Hill. You guys are all in the path of this storm, which is packing penny-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. We've got the daggone East Nashville High School and the Glencliff High School in the path. And you can't forget about the Charles B. Correctional Complex. That's also in the path of these damaging winds up to 60 miles per hour. Andy is still y'all watching out for this area of rotation right here near Forest Grove. Tornado warning is not likely but possible between Mount Zion and Goodlettsville out here in the area north of Nashville. 73% tornado possible on the WeatherWise Pro AI detection tornado ID product as well. So we'll definitely have to watch that. We'll definitely have to keep watching that.
Southeastern Taylor and northeastern Adair counties, including the following locations: Christine, Absher, Shelburne, Flamini, Rice.
What in the world's going on right here?
Dade, and
I still don't know. I have no idea. It'll be a minute before the winds and stuff get into Nashville. And it looks like we got a severe thunderstorm warning for Memphis now, too. So we got some storms forming along that boundary we were just talking about that go back into Arkansas. They're going to continue to form and move east into Memphis over the next hour. So Memphis, y'all, get ready for some 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds are coming in right now. Lewisburg, we've got some 70-mile-per-hour winds coming out of there and towards Shelbyville now. And then, of course, we still have a tornado warning for 3 more minutes up here in Adair County in Kentucky. So you guys should be able to come out of your safe spots now. You're fine. That'll put us back down to 0 tornado warnings for a moment. I don't know how long that will last, but we're going to try to figure out. Oh, my gosh. I am under a diet, boneless, gluten-free, sugar-free, Temu, Wish.com, half off, half price, dollar store, severe thunderstorm warning. Can you believe it? They did it. I'm under a special weather statement right now. I might get 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Great value. Somebody said, congrats, Ryan. Thanks, guys. Oh, they did
it. A new
No
tornado
way.
warning has
Dude,
been issued.
Andy is, like, you guys realize how crazy Andy is? He did it again. National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning for Wilson County in Tennessee, north of Nashville. There's your rotation right there near Forest Grove. It's not very strong, but it's there, and it's moving towards Bakers and Goodlettsville and Hendersonville. So you guys need to be taking shelter right now. Wilson County, take shelter. 246,000 people are in this warning. I'd say a lot of YALLCALLs just went out. There's people waking up right now. It's 2:28 a.m. The sirens are going off. Guys, let's treat these people nice when they get in here. They're going to be cranky. They're going to be cranky when they join the chat, okay? Everybody be real nice to them. Be gentle with them, okay? It's like, hey, listen, you got to get to shelter. There's a little bit of rotation over here. It's coming down to Goodlettsville. If you're just now waking up over here in Goodlettsville due to this tornado warning, good morning. You are under a tornado warning. It does look like the rotation is, for the most part, not too concerning right now. But, of course, we're going to watch that, couplet tighten up or loosen up over time. If things get a little bit more concerning looking, of course, we will kind of dive into the mesoscale here. But right now, it looks to me mostly like a precautionary tornado warning. But still, Ivy Point and Bakers, you guys are needing to be in your safe spot right now. We could have a tornado with this. It is possible. It's certainly possible. This could even be the debris signature right here. If we got one more frame that shows that aligned with a couplet, I'm comfortable saying that. We do have a tornado ID of 73% as well. Clarksville is not under a tornado warning, guys. I don't know what in the world's going on in the chat. The tornado warning is over here in areas north of Nashville, where there is actually a real hook and a real tornado likely coming down here soon. Go ahead, Andy.
Hey Ryan, yeah, that is actually a debris signature there west of Millersville. So thankfully I got that y'all watch out early because I believe it's actually been on the ground for about 5 minutes now, if not 5 or 6 minutes, first passing over that highway to its west. Just after the interstate is when I believe it touched down. So I think this may have touched down outside of the National Weather Service polygon. We'll see, but it was right there on the edge of it, and we do have a tornado on the ground. This should get upgraded to a confirmed warning.
All right, thank you very much, Andy. So as we thought, there is a tornado down right here. Andy's confirming it. Now the National Weather Service is going to confirm it. There we go.
New information.
That's
this
teamwork,
tornado
guys.
warning has
That's
been
teamwork
upgraded.
right there. So we got everybody agreeing that there's a tornado on the ground right here, and that's going over towards Ivy Point and Bakers and Millersville. Okay. You can see the hook right here. If this thing is going to stay on the ground for a significant period of time, it's already in Bakers right now. Then it's going to go over into Shackle Island. Okay, it might actually cross over this camera right here. Literally might cross over this camera right here. So a tornado is on the ground out here. We got to make sure everybody knows what's going on over here near Ivy Point. Okay, again, if you're just now waking up, y'all called you, or we sounded the sirens, or the WEAs went off on your phone. This is the real deal. We didn't wake you up for no reason. Okay, this is the real deal. You got to take shelter out here between Bakers and Goodlettsville. There is a tornado on the ground. Yeah, not a great time for this to happen out here at 2:30 a.m. You can see the debris signature right here. It's a pretty populated area that it's going into as well. Ivy Point, Bakers, all residential. And then Millersville is, quite populated as well. So hopefully this thing will lift before too long. But if it doesn't, once again, we need to make sure everybody downstream understands the severity of the situation. Gallatin is under a tornado warning as well. These kinds of tornadoes don't normally last that long. It's not very common that something will start over here and make it all the way to Gallatin with this kind of setup. But it can happen, so we're going to take shelter just in case. It's moving east. It is moving east. Towards Millersville. Once again, the rotation is currently over Greer Road, moving up towards Bakers. And as it comes into that area, hold on. Yeah, as the rotation comes out of Bakers and into Millersville, it's going to enter over there on the side where Bennett Drive is. If you know where Springfield Highway is, that's the side where the tornado is going to try to enter right now. It's going to come into Millersville. It could potentially hit the Millersville Church of Christ. And then we're going to see this go on over there towards the Shackle Island area as well. This traffic camera is also in the exact path, so we're going to watch this very closely to see if we can see anything. Is it fine to go back to sleep in Gallatin, Tennessee? No. Afraid we can't let that happen, Gallatin. You are east of the tornado, okay, and it's moving east. So that means it's coming towards you. Now, I just said I think it might not make it there, okay? But I don't know. I am not a magician. I'm not a fortune teller. I am a digital meteorologist, okay? So we're working with what we've got. And we're going to stay up and sheltered until the National Weather Service drops this polygon. 38 minutes on that, by the way.
Show me out at Summertown High School here by the baseball field. I'll be setting up a command post here.
You might see a tornado go across this road right here, to be honest with you.
Go down the turnpike and come in on the north side of Buffalo Road. Deputies saying there's some more trees down on past this one. Just go check it out. When we get this cleared up, we'll be en route.
Hendersonville, yes, you guys are in the tornado warning as well. You should be sheltering. Goodlettsville, Hendersonville. It is a pretty small area. Like the warning is pretty big. The actual tornado is small, but there is also just generally strong winds coming out of Whites Creek right now. Might be damaging as they come into Goodlettsville and Hendersonville. But the actual rotation is up here, a little bit to the north of that, moving up towards Millersville. We're trying to make sure everybody knows to take shelter up here first, and then we'll talk about the rest of these areas. But yeah, it could get some pretty damaging winds coming in here. This is what it looks like. So this is what you can expect in Hendersonville. This wall of wind here that's going across the road, this is exactly what's coming towards you in about 10 minutes or less. Yeah, this is what's happening right now down there near Belshire. This is coming right up towards Old Hickory and Hendersonville and Point of View.
Central Entrance 41 will be responding to railroad bed pipe.
There's not very many people on the road, which I don't even think Wendy's is open at this time anyways. Dang. Just the winds here are pretty strong here. This is coming over towards Amqui and Eden World right now.
I have checked if we're good. We're checking her at this time. She just appears to be more shaky than anything.
Dude. Euland, I don't know how to say your name, man. Or I'm sorry, I don't know how to say your name. 71782. I don't know how much 700 ZARs are. But thank you so much for the big time super chat there. I'm watching from South Africa. Just wanted to say thank you for what you do. I have family and friends in the U.S. Well, thank you for the support. I'm glad we can help. This is an observed tornado warning. So we still believe that this tornado is potentially down on the ground here as it comes into the greater Goodlettsville area. All right, so we're taking shelter out here just in case. But yeah, Hendersonville, you guys need to be taking shelter. And we should be fine, though, after a little while here. I think that the rotations might let up here between Shackle Island and Bluegrass Meadows. But Gallatin, you guys should still be vigilant and ready to take shelter, or you should be in your shelter for the remainder of this warning regardless, because we respect the polygon around here. Does Gallatin need to take cover? Yes, technically you are in the warning. You are in the warning for 33 more minutes. Will it come to Clarksville, Tennessee? There's no way that's real. There's no way. No, it's not coming to Clarksville, Tennessee. It's not going to go backwards and go to Clarksville, Tennessee. Clarksville, you guys should be asleep. Go to sleep, Clarksville. Max Velocity is in the chat. It says, will this impact Alaska? Max, you didn't even send a super chat. What are you doing? You think I'm going to go all the way to Alaska? All right, they just issued a severe thunderstorm warning here for Davidson, Macon, Trousdale, and Wilson counties for the next hour. So what they did was, instead of extended the tornado warning out there, they're going to go ahead and do the severe thunderstorm warning with the tornado possible tag and the considerable damage threat. And that's going to continue for 1 hour. Once again, Davidson, Macon, and Smith counties. The tornado threat's pretty much over here. So Gallatin, a lot of you guys seem like you really want to go to sleep. Give it a couple more minutes. Allow them to drop that polygon, and then you'll be good. You're fine. You're fine over there. Hendersonville, you guys are about to get hit hard by some strong winds, okay? And these are going to continue down there towards Lebanon and Carthage. Somerset, Kentucky, you guys are about to get hit by your storm as well. The tornado threat has calmed down a little bit here, but we still have a tornado possible, severe thunderstorm warning. Do not allow yourself to get scared down here, because we are prepared, right? And this will not be a repeat of last year, of course. And then talking to myself here, my storm just completely dissipated. I mean, we don't even need the diet. Temu, Dollar Store, Wish.com, thunderstorm warning anymore. It just completely died out. Memphis, Tennessee, your storm is still on the way down here. You got a strong storm headed down there to the area between Memphis and Lakeland right now. You're probably going to get a brief burst of wind and hail that'll last like 15 minutes in Millington, and then that's going to ride on down towards Interstate 40 and Oakland. By the way, Chattanooga is under a severe thunderstorm warning. They just put this out. Golly. It's coming down pretty good out there in Chattanooga. It's not doing anything in the downtown area just yet, I don't think, but it's coming. It's literally coming around the mountain when it comes. You know what I'm saying? Interstate 24 back here to the south and west of Lookout Mountain. That's where the biggest part of the storm's happening right now. I think you can see some of the hail falling on this 240p camera. Yeah, you see that stuff flying by? I think that's hail. So that's a decent-sized hail coming down over Lookout Mountain right now, coming towards Alton Park and Clifton Hills. So this is happening in Chattanooga right now. It's going to come up towards East Ridge, Oakhurst, and Rossville. You've got the Common Spirit Memorial Hospital in the path of some of these hailstones here. So y'all watch out over there. This warning goes all the way out there to Cleveland, Tennessee, over the next 43 minutes.
Central Greene, southeastern Taylor, and northeastern counties, including the following locations: Christine, Absher, Kilburg, Sweeney, Rice, Whitewood, Hatcher, Atchison, Gabe, and Louisville. Repeating, a tornado warning has...
Ryan, how are you still here? Well, the first part is the most important part is I didn't leave. So the first part of being here is not leaving, and I got that handled. Somebody said they're on their trampoline in Chattanooga. I think the hail is going to be one of your biggest problems. Yeah, it's actually not hard to be here whenever you don't go, right? And that you can apply that lesson to a lot of different areas in life, I believe. By the way, they did upgrade this warning out here in Nashville to a considerable severe thunderstorm damage threat. We've got 70-mile-per-hour winds coming in. 70-mile-per-hour winds coming into Nashville. So buckle in. Another round's coming through Nashville here. I don't know where these 70-mile-per-hour winds are supposed to be. Okay, maybe right here. I don't know. But we do have some strong winds coming through Nashville right now. Some of the stronger winds are probably down here closer to Franklin. So Franklin down to Spring Hill. You guys need to be watched out for some damaging winds coming in over the next little bit.
Trees may be down.
Should we stay in a safe place? Yeah, nobody needs to be in the basement for this, but you can just be inside of like your closet. I mean, well, you really don't even need to be in the closet. You just need to be away from windows. If you wanted to be in the closet, you could, but like it's not necessary, I don't think. Gallatin, you guys are fine. You're getting hit by the storm right now. You got a 1-2 punch. The first punch already hit. The second one's getting ready to land. And after that, you'll be good. Nothing to worry about, really. Memphis, you're still getting hit over here by your storm. It's coming down fast from the north and west. Get ready for a quick burst of wind and rain and a little bit of hail, and then you'll be all done. Let me zoom out to the region. We're almost all done. This stuff is really going to start calming down, I think, over the next couple of hours. When can we go back to sleep in Coffee County, Tennessee? Why don't I know where that is? Like, where is Coffee County, Tennessee? Manchester? Wait, that's Kentucky. No, wait, Manchester. Okay, yeah, Manchester. You could honestly go to sleep right now if you really wanted to. Yeah, you're fine. It's gonna storm. It's gonna storm. But everything that's near you right now is pretty much below severe limits. There might be some, stronger storms that come by later tonight, but once again, there's no reason to stay up just in case. So I'd go to bed, turn your phone alerts on, get YALLCALL if you want to, and you'll be all right. The storm in Chattanooga is really trying to drop some hail, though, out here at the Metropolitan Airport. We're probably about to see some big stones come out of the sky over here near Shepherd and Marymount. That's coming up towards Collegedale and Cleveland in Tennessee. How did we end up talking about Tennessee more than any other state today? We talked about Tennessee and Michigan more than St. Louis almost. It's been the weirdest day. Tennessee is a very long state. That's true. We're going on 14 and a half hours of live streaming here today on our fourth consecutive day of, wait, is today 4 or 5? Something like that. We've been streaming every day. And the severe weather train just keeps on going. Today's the 5th day consecutively that we've streamed for like 8 to 15 hours a day. And tomorrow is going to be another day. We got to be live for the big hailstorm of Dallas, the 2026. I can't even talk. We got to be live tomorrow for the big hailstorm of Dallas. It will be remembered as the 2026 Dallas hailstorm, I believe. Somerset, you guys are going to get a good storm up here, but I don't think it's going to be anything to be too concerned about. Yeah, you're getting hit right now by your storm. It's going to be a garden variety storm for the most part. There's a little bit of rotation up here. So we'll watch out for that around Squibb. But for the most part, I think we're going to be just fine. Lots of lightning, lots of rain, lots of hail, lots of thunder. Maybe some tree limbs coming down here and there, but for the most part, I think we're going to be just fine. Look at my storm coming in, guys. Oh, man, we might see a sprinkle.
Chief to all units operating storm damage. Don't check on scene or in or out through these calls. Just document them.
By the way, the tornado warning up here in Tennessee has been allowed to expire. So we've got no tornado warning. So we're good. We're good. Oh, Gallatin, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Sorry for waking you up. Sorry for waking you up. You're good to go to sleep, though.
That's affirmative. Get T-Dot en route with some heavy equipment.
Pizza time? No, I'm not hungry, actually. I could have a pizza, though. It's not against our policy. There are no radar indicated tornado warnings, so I could have pizza if I wanted to, without the approval of the National Weather Service or the Council of Redditors. So if I wanted pizza, I could have it, but I don't. Also, Pikeville, where I live, we actually don't have any pizza places open at 4 a.m. So that poses a little bit of a problem there. If I wanted pizza, but once again, I don't. So it is actually 4 a.m. where I am. I'm about to go for my morning run. Okay? Now we're going to take the kids to school. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to sit right here in the seat. I'm going to go live again.
Notify T-Dot also, because we got several down Highway 20.
Wait, what time are the storms tomorrow? Hold on, let me pull out the WeatherWise app.
There's going to be multiple trees, multiple road blockages from Barnesville Road to 3.
Oh, I have a this is going to be fun. I have a flight at 6:30 a.m. tomorrow. Tomorrow, not like tomorrow, like actual tomorrow. Wednesday.
En route to Barnesville Railroad bed.
Wait, is it what? It's on my calendar as 6:30 a.m. Why would it be at 6 p.m.? Well, guys, you know what? I'm going to go. I'm probably going to go to sleep. I'm probably going to call it a night. Thank you guys for watching. We made it. We made it to 4 a.m. here. We streamed for going on 15 hours today. We are going to continue to have strong storms tonight, but I'm not going to be much use. I'm not going to be much help. You know who is? Y'allbot. Y'allbot streams 24/7. Everybody can go to sleep. Everybody can go to sleep. All right. If we get a random one-off tornado warning here or there, hopefully you've got YALLCALL. But I think for the most part, everybody's going to be fine. Everybody's going to go to sleep, and we're going to wake up tomorrow, and we're going to know what time our flight is, and we're going to be just fine. Okay? Thank you all so much for the support, and I will see you guys in the next one. If you want to get more weather coverage, stay tuned. Frank, are we good with did you fix the thing to where the redirect will work? Because I think we might have messed with it. Okay, we're good. All right, if you stay where you are, you'll get automatically transported over to the YALLBot 24/7 stream. Thank you guys once again so much. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.